Hi, welcome. So I'm pre-recording a video today because I'm on the run and I really need to be quick. I have some things I have to do today. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosemary and I am a Younique presenter. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I did not do any primer or anything like that, so I got to do all of that. So hopefully I can make this quick. And I'm using the Touch Glorious face primer, and really just, you don't even need a lot. I do it in smaller increments. So, and that's it. It's very simple, very quick. You always want to use primer. It protects your skin and your pores from getting clogged. And it makes for a smooth canvas for your makeup. So now I'm going to use my eye primer. And it's the same thing. It helps keep your eyeshadow on, and it keeps the colors bright and long lasting. And that is the Younique's eye primer. It comes out tan and it dries clear. So I'm trying to be a little bit more on the quick side today. So I'm going to do some concealer, and that is the color Velour, and I am going to mix it, so I don't want to put any there of that. I'm going to use chiffon with it. Sorry, I squint my eyes because it blows the air out. Okay, so, and I do use more primer than probably most people. Really, you don't need that much. I just like to use more primer to cover things, and I'm making sure that my blending bud is damp. Just look in there. So use damp, and I do that to spread it, and then I just gonna pat everything in so I kind of look a little cray-cray, but it blends. And I go under because this is all of my problem area, my biggest problem area. It's a hormone thing, so it kind of stinks, but you know, it is what it is. And this, I don't know what that is. Hormonal. I thought it was a bug bite, but I don't know. Truly, could be a pimple. Like I said, I've been a little bit on the hormonal side the past few days, so that's probably part of it. Sorry, I'm not always looking up here. I'm just using my phone, my camera, to use as a mirror too. So, like I said, I'm going to try and be quick with this. And I'm thinking of doing some neutrals, some brown and gold. So I'm thinking like swanky and, you know, something along that line. So I'll start with Chipper because it's a lighter brown. And I'm using my crease brush to just kind of put it in there. I think that the browns work really well, and I usually don't use gold, so I thought I'd try something a little bit different today. do the side. So you could see Chipper is like a, how would I explain this? Kind of like a light chocolate, like a milk chocolate brown. But it doesn't come out like really, really brown. But it's a pretty color. Not too worried about the lid because I'm going to go over that. And the reason I do it, I go up a little bit above my crease line too because I have a hooded lid. So you could see, you know, I want you to be able to see the color when my eyes are normal like this. So, and then I go into the crease too so that it blends nicely. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit of Forthright, which is the darker brown. So we have Chipper that I used there, and I'm going to use this one. Just literally a little bit, and I'm using it for the corner. And you could see that I'm blending. Because, you know, it's all about the blending. So if you want to add more, you add more. You know, you think it's fine, you leave it. So I'm going just a little bit like that with the V, and you never want to go past your brow. Usually it's to the brow line, so. And then you just blend it out. And when you do in the corners, you always blend inward, obviously, because you don't want to go out. And I always wipe my brush in between uses with colors, and sometimes you feel like there's too much, so you want to take some off. I just dab it or swipe it on a cloth. I always keep a cloth with me. And like I said, you want to blend inward. It's kind of cloudy today. I don't know, but it's nice out. It's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to take my deluxe brush, which is this brush. You can buy the whole set of brushes. Really great price. You should check that out. Okay, so I'm going to use Swanky, which is that gold color. And when you put it on the brush, it doesn't look like there's much, but watch. Look at how pretty that comes out. And I'm just doing it on the lid. And I always start in the inner corner and then blend it out to that so that it mixes with the darker browns. And of course, if you want more, you just, you know, you add more. So I have to take a friend to the doctor today, and I gotta run to the post office, and my dog made a mess. His tummy hasn't been right, so I gotta clean that. So yeah, I'm in a rush here. So, okay, so I'm going to just add a little bit more here because it looks like there's more on the other side. It's easier to put on than to take off. So usually you want to start out small and build. Okay, so I like how the colors pop there. I'm going to take my crease brush again because I'm going to do some more blending. And I went up a little bit high, but I'm going to use a concealer on the top for a highlighter, so I'm not too worried about that. And here's another thing you could do to soften the line, because I haven't done my foundation yet, so, and you can go outward a little bit to just blend it, because then I'll use my foundation to cover it. So that's another trick to think about when doing your eyeshadow, and that's another reason why a lot of us do our shadow first before we finish with our concealer, and I mean our foundation and stuff. So there. And you see how that blended out? I'm just putting a little bit of the gold in the corner. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll try it. Let's see. Because the gold is a little... Okay. So, I'm going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to do my foundation. And I like to use my puff brush. We have so many brushes to use. We have the liquid foundation where you can put the liquid in the well. We also have, you can use your blending bud. You can also use the old style foundation brush. I just like this because it makes it easier to spread it. So I'm just looking at the time. And I do mix my colors too with chiffon and velour. It's just, I don't know, I like those colors. So I'm sorry, I was just looking at my screen because it looked like there's something on me, but I think it's just my screen. So, so you shake it well because it's mineral based, so it does separate, so you have to mix it, you have to shake it. And you really don't need a lot. See, this one's separated a little bit, so let me shake it. Okay, so let me just check on the colors here. Okay, I'm wrong, that's taffeta. I'm mixing taffeta and chiffon. So, but that's okay. As you can see, it's one of those days. And then I just spread it like this and mix it. Get it into my skin pretty well. And all of our concealers and foundation gives excellent coverage. I'm not going to say it's all full coverage because it really just depends on you and what you think is full, and you know, so, but we do have some pretty good ones. So you could see, I mean, it's magic. It's not going to cover a bump. It covers the blemish so it doesn't look red and aggravated, but it doesn't, you know, it's not going to make the bump disappear. So, okay, so I did that. Showed you some brushes. Probably going to use a little bit of pressed powder, just a little bit, to go over my T-zone so that I don't get a shine from my oily skin. And that's it. You really don't need, you know, too much. I am going to use my bronzer, color Hermosa. It's the middle color. I love this. It's very go-to. And I use the same brush. If you want to highlight, it gives you a highlight. If you want to contour with it, you could do that. You want to just darken up your, to make it look like you have a little bit of a tan, it'll give you that. And then I'm going to go in with my blush brush, and I'm going to use it as blush too. So I just swipe it on there. So I hope that you guys all saw that I want to do a holiday kickoff, because now that Halloween's gone and it's November 1st, you know, the holidays are coming. We have, what, 27 days for Thanksgiving, and then it's Black Friday. And then you know what? It's shopping time for Christmas. So if you're like me and you started shopping already, that's great. And got some women in your life, you can buy some makeup for them, some skincare, anything. Women love to get this stuff, I promise you. I'm just preparing. I'm getting my brow stuff ready. I'm going to use my liner shader brush also for some eyeliner. And I'm going to use Forthright because it's the darkest one. And I'm going on 18 minutes. So that's the Forthright. That's brown, the dark brown. Very pretty. Sorry, that's my contact. I thought it was going to fall out. Okay. And the nice thing is that you can also do the same with your eyebrows using these colors. For me, I like the brow pencil because I have dark hair, but I don't want to use black shade eyeshadow on my eyes because I think it's a little too much. So, okay, I'm going to go in again with Forthright. And I'm just going to do a light top right there. I'm not even going to go all the way. So I just kind of go to the middle, as you can see. And that's it. That's, you know, very simple. I'm talking, so of course it takes a little bit longer for me to go ahead and do everything while I'm talking. But for somebody who is really like, you know, on the go with a rush, this should be easy to do. Especially if you love the brown colors. Technically, you don't even need to use foundation if you don't want to. You're really on the go. You could just use the bronzer, some concealer, some bronzer, and go. That's what I love about our bronzer. So versatile. You can use it for everything. For your eyes, for your cheeks, for your coverage. So okay, so you can see I'm just feathering in some spots. I'm not going heavy with it. And that's it. I'm going to use a little bit of gel. And that's just going to set it in. Okay. Now, let me just put that back because I will forget if I don't. I'm going to take my, okay, where is it? My concealer brush. And I'm going to use Velour because it's lighter. And I'm putting it on my hands like that. And I'm taking my concealer brush. And I'm just kind of doing it on the tip. And I'm going to blend that in, so don't worry. The important thing is to get it where you want it to go. Then I'll go in with the other end of my liner shader brush and just softly blend it. And if you want that harsh defined line, you can leave it. So, if you have to add a little bit more, you can do that. You can also go on the top with it too, especially like if you're doing your brows heavily and you want to correct some spots. Absolutely. There's no rules. Just taking my blending brush. Not my blending brush. Well, it is my blending brush, my crease brush that I use for blending. And there. So, that's pretty simple. You know, I'll take the leftover of my concealer and I just kind of go under my eyes a little bit with it. And I don't always do this, but because I had a little bit left over, that's what I do with it. And And that's it. Simple. So let me do some mascara and some lips, and we'll be good to go for the day. I don't even know what kind of lips I'm going to use today. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so it's almost that time where I have to clean my wand for my mascara, because you want to keep your stuff healthy. And it keeps it fresh. And I can't see with the phone, so I'm going to use my mirror. And I don't need that giant side, so let me just do it right here. Because the way I was bending, I couldn't tell how I was going, but you guys can still see me doing this. Okay, so I'll take my fibers. I always blow some off so they don't fall in my eyes. Even though they're not harmful and they usually do fall out, it's just an annoyance if that happens. But it doesn't happen to me too often, so don't get discouraged. It does take a little practice. But I promise you, you will love these, the way these make your lashes look. It gives you volume. Makes your lashes appear a lot bigger than they are. And the nice part is they're good for you. They're good for your lashes because they have vitamins in it. Let me do the bottom. My lashes are all crazy today. I guess from sleeping weird, maybe, I don't know. But I did take a shower, so they should have, you know, got tamed a little bit, but I don't think that they did. So look at how easy they go right through the lashes after with the gel, fiber gel. It doesn't, I'm going to use a term that a friend of mine uses, it doesn't make your eyelashes feel like corn chips. But it's true, it doesn't make it feel like you have tons of hairspray on your eyelashes. Do you remember that? I remember years ago, I think that you used to do your lashes, and I remember people spraying, you know, with hairspray to get it to curl or to stay or something weird. I don't know. I never did it because I'd probably glue my eyes shut with hairspray, but we did some weird stuff back in the day. Just thought I'd point that out. Okay. So, it brightens everything up. These colors are very pretty to use. If you like your neutrals and your browns, this is definitely the palette to go for. It's palette 1, and it has all your neutral colors, and you could do so much with it, so much. Okay, so let's do this. I'm just looking to see what lipstick I have. I guess I'll just use Lucky. I thought I had Lux up here, but Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because I don't want to go too heavy on the lips today. So I'm going to use my pencil. And this is the color Prim. And our pencils come round, and the sharpener keeps it round. You can make it pointy too with the sharpener, but it keeps it round so that you're not stabbing yourself. So if you wanted that thinner line, you most certainly can, you know, make it thinner, the pencil. And this is the lip gloss in the color Lucky. It's a very pretty color. It looks scary in the tube when you look at it, but I promise you it's not. Look, for somebody who is very fair-skinned, you know, you may not like it, but honestly, if you do the right color makeup, it'll be perfect. It would look perfect. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. So, like I said, I put my, I have all my stuff here in a carousel, so that's the noise that you're hearing. I keep that, and then I have my little case that I got Younique. My kit came in, so I have stuff, you know, in different areas, and I don't have a big space. I have a small table, and it's like a cubby. This is as far as, you know, that I go, and so there's not a lot of room, and I put this up behind me because otherwise you would see the rest of my bedroom, because that's where everything is. So anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long, which of course it is because I keep talking. But I'm going to post the shopping link that you can go to get any of these products. This is my favorite. It really is. When you're looking for the neutrals, these are the two, palette 1 and your bronzer. Could do so much with those things. Right now, the customer kudos is if you spend $150, you get the brush roll, which holds all of your brushes, and you can roll it up. The brushes are not included in the roll, so you would have to maybe buy one set, you know, one at a time, or we have the whole set you can get. But it's with any purchase of $150, you get the roll for the brushes free. So that is our new kudos. It just started today for the month of November. We still have the splash lipsticks you can get. They're just not buy 3 anymore. So if you have any questions, message me. I would be happy to help you with anything, whether it's a color match, just specific things that you're looking for, let me know. And thanks again for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow live. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. So so that's it for today. And again, thanks for watching. Message me if you have any questions.